Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. If you have been here with me before, I am so sorry for the inconsistency. This year has been extremely wild. And so I only want to give quality content, meaning I want to be in a good space emotionally speaking when doing readings, okay? And so this is one of the times where I can dedicate time to record. So I'm doing so. And I hope you guys enjoy this reading. These are general. Please remember, only take what makes sense to you. Do not force messages on yourself that do not apply to what you're going through. However, as a reader, I want to let you know that sometimes energy takes time to transpire, to make mental notes of the messages that are coming through, and to move accordingly, okay? Sometimes you're like, oh my God, she's definitely not talking to me. And then only to come back and say, oh my God, she was so right. So do not live in fear, but be vigilant, okay? It's important to be vigilant, to pay attention. I'm using this tarot today. And I'm recording this short video after I recorded the readings. Guys, this was supposed to be number 1, number 2, and number 3. However, the same crystal I used for number 1 came for number 3. So you could be tempted to watch both. Maybe pile number 1 is really connected to pile number 3. I'm not going to record again. This is what Spirit wanted, and I'm just moving according to Spirit, okay? And of course, it's Mercury retrograde. In Virgo. I have my natal Mercury in Virgo. Obviously, of course, I'm going to make a mistake like that, okay? I don't believe they are exactly mistakes, but it is what it is. I hope you guys enjoy the readings. Remember, again, these are general readings. Only take what resonates with you and for you, okay? And I love you guys. Pile number 1. This is going to be your reading. I want to take a look at, what the main theme of your month would be. So what is going to be the theme of September for pile number 1? Pile number 1, the song that came out for you is R.I.P. by M. Pokora, which is a French singer. He is the guy who is dating, what's her name? Christina Milian. They're both Libras, born on the same day, if that's important to some of you. The song is talking about how he's deleted pictures. He's trying to move on from a connection he had with, a woman. And so he's saying he put his heart in a bunker, but she still held it hostage. And so I feel like it might have been a toxic situation that you found yourself in. It doesn't have to be love related, but it could definitely be. So emotions could be a little high for you in the month of September 2023, okay? And so, but you are definitely closing the door and trying to start over. And that requires a lot of energy from you, from deleting pictures, deleting, or changing your behavior, radically reclaiming your power. So this is the first thing that's coming to mind for you, pile number 1 in September 2023. Spirit, can you give us 2 cards? Spirit of the pure white light, honorable ancestors, what are the energies for pile number 1 for the month of September 2023? Ooh, that's a lot. Okay, but let's accept them. We have attract through glow. Okay. Then we have tame and attain, very interesting. Evolve into your complexity. And then we have abundance. Beautiful. This is already telling me that you may have felt like maybe the situation you're in has made you feel dull, okay? You've decided to retreat. You are probably not taking care of yourself as much as you used to or as much as you should, okay? And I feel like for some of you, you might think that you have lost control of the situation, control of yourself even. You have relinquished your power, and it's saying tame and attain. The only way for you to move forward with your goals is for you to reclaim your power, okay? And that is going to be able to take place if you tame the problem, meaning you face it heads on. Evolve into your complexity. This is talking about, you see how, the squid, it has many tentacles, and so it's probably capable of doing a lot of things. This is definitely asking you to be flexible, to be open. I don't know if you're aware, but these animals have a great power of predictions. They have predicted winners for soccer games many times, and they have done so accurately. So you could be psychic yourself or have a psychic in your life that is really truly guiding you. And this is also asking you to accept those gifts that you have that you may be shutting down or not wanting to explore. And then finally, if you take all these steps, you are opening up yourself for abundance, for prosperity, okay? This is a big whale. I feel like this is asking you to do some chakra balancing. This is going to be very important for your growth moving forward, okay? I'm not feeling like you have to prioritize something in your life. It's just doing one little thing at a time, and that's going to help you get out of the funk and be in your power again. Let's see. I want to do this afterwards. Let's see. Spirit of the pure white light, honorable ancestors, what are some messages coming up for pile number 1 in September? I don't know, I'm hearing October, but it's September 2023. October could be a pivotal month for you, because I don't know why it's coming up, or maybe you have a birthday coming up. We have the Page of Pentacles. We have the Two of Cups. Spirit of the pure white light, honorable ancestors, what can pile number 1 expect? Oh, we have the Five of Wands, which makes sense. Again, this gives the same feeling as the squid. Or maybe some of you like squid. Some of you may like to ride horses as well. And we have the King of Swords. I don't feel like I want to pull more tarot cards. These videos are probably going to be shorter than, the usual, because I don't have enough space on my phone and I want to record as much as possible. Alrighty, we have the Page of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, Five of Wands, King of Swords, and he's holding a skull. Like, you are definitely putting a situation to rest. You are deciding to put feelings aside and acting logically as you possibly can. You could also be dealing with someone who's extremely cold-hearted and does not, care for other people's feelings. So beware of that, because we have the Five of Wands coming right next to it. Five of Wands usually speaks of petty fights, okay? That's much better than the five of swords. So I'm glad this is the Five of Wands coming up. I feel like there's a need for you to assert yourself, especially with someone who may be someone of power, or this person that you have relinquished power to somehow. Could be this King of Swords, which would be an air sign. But this person could also be a Scorpio or an air sign that has Scorpio in their chart. And so this is showing up here. The Two of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. In this Page of Pentacles, we have a man who has so many paperwork, so much paperwork laid out in front of him. It's organized. It's someone, the Page of Pentacles also speaks of making effort, okay? It's not necessarily, making huge effort, but it's making effort towards a situation, towards a goal that one has. It's often a new beginning. It could be financial here. It could be school-wise. I feel like with Mercury in retrograde right now, you need to pay attention to the paperwork you could be signing and what you are getting yourself into. It could be a relationship too, okay? Maybe there is paperwork that used to bind you to that person. And we can also let planets rule our lives, but we can take into account what advice they're giving us. The Two of Cups is definitely joining forces, coming together with a group of people or a person. Right next to the Page of Pentacles, this is definitely maybe financial. Could be a new job, maybe some money that was owed to you in some way, shape, or form that is coming into your hands. And so there could be paperwork involved, okay? A deal that is happening. But not everyone is on the same page because the Five of Wands is present. It's asking you to really stand your ground in order to maximize benefits, to maximize, to get as much as you can. For some of you, there could be something in regards to a trip, maybe a work trip. It could be outside of where you are, meaning an international trip, or a long distance trip for some kind of seminar, conference. This is showing up here. But the Five of Wands usually speaks of people that should be working together but cannot get along for the love of God, okay? And so this is showing up here. I usually like the King of Swords here. This person has decided to have a truce because the sword is upside down, and he actually is resting his back, looking ahead. And so this is what you're invited to do during this time, at least as you move forward, as you navigate these heavy energies, okay? So there could be something that you've applied for. It's going to require you to make a lot of effort in order to get it, okay? Five of Wands is present. It's not necessarily a yes. It's definitely telling you, hey, put up a fight. You are going to get what it is that you want. If you show up and are as loud as one can be and confident in yourself, okay? I don't know, the image of the lady in the back keeps flashing for me. I don't know if you guys are in the public's eye in some way, or if you've ever considered doing something in the public's eye, like working for maybe in marketing in some way. This is coming through. So that's a path you could explore. And wow, I just noticed how there are so many markings on the King of Swords and his stomach, his face. I hope no one gets into physical altercations moving forward. There could be something like that for some of you. Maybe others of you are interested in martial arts, and that would be a good way for you to channel your energy moving forward. Okay. And also the page of pentacles right next to the two of cups speaks of very low effort. Okay, it doesn't mean that this person is not interested, but make sure you are on the same page, because page of pentacles is quite, even if it's a pentacle, it's immature, it's a new beginning, so it's not really invested. Okay, so this is coming through. Let's see. Spirit of the pure white light, honorable ancestors, what else is coming for? Oops. Pile number 1. We have distractions, but it kind of felt maybe upside down. I feel like confusion is being cleared out for you in the month of September 2023. Again, we were talking about being able to multitask. So there are definitely some things that could come up or arise that don't need your attention as much as you think, or maybe it's your way of procrastinating. And so this is definitely saying you can do as much as you can, take small steps. You are definitely going on the right direction, but do not allow for no outside noise to move you from your path. I don't know if you guys ever felt like an event happened in your life that you were not supposed to go through or live. This is the kind of energy that I feel like the clouds are pointing towards. Maybe an event in your life or something that you need to close the door on for good, at least for the rest of the year, so it does not steal your joy nor your progression. Okay, 2 more, Spirit. What can pile number 1 expect in September 2023? Firefly. Guys, this is another firefly. Maybe the symbolism of fireflies is important for you. I would advise you to go ahead and look it up. We have 11 here, 44. This is very interesting. What number is this? 18. Okay. And this is wonder. You know what? There is so much goodness happening around you. You may be blinded and, thinking, well, it's so dark right now. No. Turn the situation in your favor. Okay? There is so much good happening around you. Let's see. One more, Spirit. What else is the palm? Destiny. Absolutely. That's another number, 18. Could be important for you. The palm, destiny. Some of you maybe, again, I was talking about how the squid is very intuitive. And it's showing up here in the reading. Talking about destiny. I mean, what else do you need? You have the fireflies showing twice. I don't know if there are fireflies festivals or what and whatnot. This could be an important sign that good fortune is coming for you, that there's hope in your situation. Okay, the hand points towards our abilities, what we can do. Just like the tentacles, you may be someone who wears many hats. You are just maybe not confident in the abilities, in the things that you can do. Spirit is inviting you to really follow your destiny moving forward. For some of you, you could be turning 18 or just turned 18. You are very young, so take it one day at a time. Avoid distractions, especially if you are in school, or if you are starting university. This is saying that there are many paths ahead. This is saying that there are many paths ahead, that you need to have your head well screwed on your shoulders, and that it's going to be fine, okay? You could be talking to a reader, okay? Or you could be giving yourself a reading. It doesn't say that it's going to happen right away, but you will get a glimpse into the amazing future that you have ahead of yourself. Let's see. I want to pull cards from this deck. Spirit of your pure white light, honorable ancestors, what can pile number 1 expect in September 2023? Pile number... Shoot it down. Again, didn't we talk about it? You need to completely close the door on something, and be like, make yourself loud about it so that other people know, and do not act surprised or force you to talk. Just be firm with your decisions moving forward. I don't know, maybe some of you are going to a shooting range or something, and avoid being maybe in spaces where there are crowded spaces moving forward. Remember what I said about the King of Swords. What else? 2 more, Spirit. 2 more, please, for pile number 1. Too many choices. Distractions. Okay. This is saying to explore your options right now, but do not let it be a topic of not a topic, but do not let it become procrastination. Do not let it stop you from achieving what's in your destiny for you. There is such thing as a spirit of distraction. Okay, 1 more, Spirit. 1 more. What is coming up for pile number 1 for September 2023? Goodbye, darling. Hello. It's going to be a hard decision to make, because the card came up sideways, but you are closing the door on a situation that is not bringing you any good. So let's see if we get a self-care card. Spirit of the pure white light, honorable ancestors. Why did it come like this? You are not alone in this uncertain place. This is saying to you that you may think that you are alone, that no one cares about you, that things are not going your way. You are not alone. Please definitely look into spirituality, in the path that makes the most sense to you, to help you in your journey. Okay, you are not alone. That's one message that's coming through. I wanted to use this little deck that I not made, but I've combined cards and see what Spirit wants to tell you. We have marriage. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what it is, and it immediately came to mind. Spirit, what else? Maybe some of you want out in a marriage or in a connection that you're in, but this is saying that if you're worried about being married or married life, this is in your future. Okay, children are also in your future. For some of you, especially with the Page of Pentacles, you may need to pay more attention and spend more money, spend more time with your kids, go over their homework with them. Okay, but this is talking about for a group of people in particular worried about, if they're gonna have a family, if they're gonna be able to get married, if they're gonna meet someone for long term. Yes, this is in your future. You are not alone. Okay, I feel like this is a prediction for the future, not right now. Okay, so guys, I hope this reading helps, and I will see you in my next one. Pile number 2, welcome to your reading. This is going to be your forecast and messages for the month of September 2023. Let's see what's coming up. What can you expect? I want to start with this deck, and then we're going to do tarot and then more oracle cards. We have nourishment while waiting. One more. Oh, but this deck wants to talk. We have victory at the bottom. Let's see what these cards are. Inner truth. Let go, bury. Oh my God, this energy is coming a lot for everyone. Inner conflict resolution. I'm not going to say which pile, but we've had this for another pile. So I stopped because I forgot to ask for a song for you. And the song that I got was On My Mind by Snow Allegra. And she is saying that, you know, I think the guys said something along the lines of she should wait for him or something like that. And she decided that she's not with it because she knows he's doing F-ish while she's sitting like Boo Boo the Fool, waiting for him. And we have nourishment while waiting. Maybe, you know, this waiting period is not, you know, you shouldn't focus it towards waiting for someone or for something to take place. You know how sometimes you go and say, well, I'll buy more clothes when I lose weight, or I'll start, you know, pampering myself when I'm in a relationship. No. Do little things for yourself in the waiting period, okay? It's a nourishment while waiting. Things for yourself while you wait for maybe guidance from your guides, guidance from God. You know, we should always be asking the universe to show us our destiny and to give us the tools so that we can navigate the path ahead. Inner truth, there is, again, like she's saying, she knows that he is doing F-ish, okay? So there is an inner truth. You know what's happening. If it is a new job that you want, you know you have to apply for more. You know you have to expand your horizons, especially if you are someone who likes a good life, okay? There are sacrifices to be made to reach that goal. The inner truth, okay? We have let go, bury. There is definitely an aspect of your life right now that needs to be not even put on pause, but that you need to let go of and focus on what's healthy for you. We have inner conflict resolution. Inner truth. Sometimes it's hard for us to listen to ourselves. It's hard for us to accept reality. We know what's happening, but we still, you know, oh, maybe so-and-so will change, or maybe the situation will magically have a turnaround, you know, a change will change in my favor. No. In order for change to be reflected on the outside, there needs to be, again, conflict resolution within, but also changes that will, you know, help shift not only your perspective, but your routine, okay? So that you can adapt to a new way of life, okay? So this is what's coming up for now. And also, I keep looking at the mouse here. Whenever I see mouse, I see a parasite that is eating or taking too much space in your life. And here it's sitting on a heart, okay? So you could be letting, again, conflict eat at you, fears eat at you, or someone who does not deserve to be in your heart to take space in your heart. Reclaim that space, okay? Give that love to yourself. Again, I haven't read the books. I haven't looked at what they say, but this is what's coming up for me when I look at the cards, okay? Let's see. Oh, I wanted to do tarot first, But let me accept this for now and set it aside like that. Spirit of the pure white light, honorable ancestors, what are the messages coming up for pile number 2 for September 2023? We have the High Priestess. Very interesting. I knew it was gonna come because of the, what's it called? The owl. The Death card. Spirit, please, 2 more cards for pile number 2 for the month of September. Oh, very interesting. 7 of Pentacles, Shadow card. Queen of Pentacles. And 9 of Pentacles. I love it. Listen. This High Priestess is very powerful. Look at a cold heart, a burning heart, a heart that's burning with desire, with lust for life. You are trapped, okay? You want, again, you need to listen to the voice of reason right now. The High Priestess is that gut feeling. It's that inner knowing, inner truth. Okay, we have very powerful priestesses in those piles. She's trying to find a middle ground. Again, the High Priestess is the number 2 card, a middle ground, and peace, inner peace. Okay, do I let my heart go completely cold, or do I allow for the fire to burn? Fire can consume you, okay? Your passions can consume you. This is about finding, and this is the first time I'm getting this, a middle ground when it comes to your situation. We have the Death card. I feel like, coupled with the High Priestess, mediumship is strong with you, talking to people who have passed on. This could be very clear for you if you have ignored this and never really thought of yourself as a medium. This is showing up here. Spiritual activity is going to be present 24/7 in your life moving forward. This Death card is very interesting. This is a vampire that has finally bitten this woman, and so she's died to be reborn. We know the principle with vampires is that they suck the blood out of you and you turn into one of them, okay? And so there is also a message about allowing a bad situation to consume you to the point where, hey, you turn into, what is it called? What's the saying? Hurt people hurt people. Avoid getting to that point. That's a strong message that I'm getting, okay? I have more messages coming up, but let's see. The Queen of Pentacles is being able to enjoy the goodness of life, okay? It's the card of why is it coming to mind? Not sugar mama, but kind of like a sugar baby in a way. Because this is a woman who's enjoying the fruits of her labor, okay? She's worked hard, or she's positioned herself to enjoy these benefits, and her eyes are closed. She has a watchdog with her. She's not afraid. She's sitting in the night sipping on a drink and enjoying just that, okay? Coupled with the 9 of Pentacles, I feel like you are going to have access to a lot of goodness. There is perhaps a lot of money coming your way, or extra money coming your way from what I'm seeing here. Okay, especially around the full moon at the end of the month, I think. There's a full moon. There's a new moon, probably in Virgo at the beginning, and there's a full moon in Aries at the end of the month. But in any case, this is what I'm seeing for you. You have access to people and places, people especially that can propel your growth. For some reason, I feel like you are exposed, or a talent of yours is reaching ears. Okay, a talent of yours is discovered or finally applauded. But it comes after a transformation, maybe a change of heart. And it's not saying that you are going to become cold-hearted. No, a change of heart in a situation. Changing your life for the better. A bad situation will turn in your favor. And then we have the card of opportunity. Keys open doors. Opportunity. Okay, this could be a key to a new apartment, a new office space. Let's see what Spirit tells us. Spirit of the pure white light, what can pile number 2 expect for the month of coins? I'm telling you, there's definitely extra cash, extra. This happened before. Look, we have card number 17. Number 17 again. Maybe the 17th of September could be extremely important for some of you. We have coins, good luck coming. Definitely more money, more cash. You are able to cover your needs, and there's a little bit more extra to add on to your space. Maybe you're spending more money on polishing your appearance. Okay, maybe you're presenting yourself in a way, because the Knight of Pentacles, usually I often see this card as a lady who's standing and just being like, okay, look at me. Maybe you're doing something in the public's eye. Okay, that's how I can describe it. Maybe some of you are spending money on a beautiful watch. Let's see, one more card, Spirit. What is the message? What is the message for pile number 2? Okay, we have mountains, dice, chance, obstacle. Again, obstacles are not the end of the world, okay? When I say obstacle, I think maybe, okay, we need to breathe, nourishment while waiting. There is something that you want to advance quickly. You want to just be moving like this, and it's not happening as quickly as you'd hope, okay? And so view the obstacle or the bumps as an opportunity to perfect the work that you're doing. Excuse me, because we have the energy of Virgo here. We have Scorpio. We might have Pisces and Cancer and heavy other earth signs present, okay? Let's see what the obstacle, what is the card of obstacles saying? What is the card of obstacles saying? King of Swords. Could be someone that is blocking you, maybe an air sign, or dealing with this person has been heavy, okay? This is someone who likes things their way. They're really hard on other people. I'm not sure if they're necessarily hard on themselves. The good thing is he has, what's the word I'm looking for? He has put down the sword of war, in a literal sense. And so things are going to be easier for you, but this is someone that could put a lot of pressure on you in some way, okay? And so do not, or maybe stress, do not make this person the center of your life at this point in time. It's saying to work on nourishing yourself while things unfold for you. Do little things, because when you put yourself first, you are definitely teaching other people how to love you, how to, and how to want to be loved, and what opportunities they can, they start thinking more about you, and opportunities they can offer you. So this is one message that's coming through. Let's see. I wanted some of these cards. What are the messages for pile number 2, Spirit? What does pile number 2 need to know? Moving forward. In September 2023. Keep trucking. This is not your stop yet. Keep going. Keep working towards your goal, towards what you want. Don't open the door. Okay. But of course, again, inner truth. When we see but of course, there's something that's going to happen and you're going to be like, but of course I knew it. Yes, you knew. Stop doubting yourself. You knew all along. You've been knowing. How people say, I've been known. Yes, you've been known. Okay? Don't open the door, especially if you've closed that chapter before. Again, as the song said, I chose not to put up with it or something like that. This is what it's saying. If you know it's not, you already know how it's going to turn out. Okay, keep going. This is not your stop. That's the message that's coming through, okay? What are some other messages coming up for pile number 2? Messages coming up for pile number 2. Everything's okay. Don't worry. It's all working out in a beautiful way. Practice, practice, practice. With daily practice, you can polish your skills and talents and increase your confidence. Again, as I was saying, there's a talent of yours that is, finally being noticed, recognized. You're being applauded for it. Do one thing at a time. Nourishment while waiting. Okay. Maybe there's something you're good at, but it requires a little bit of work, because it's raw right now, and it does need a little bit of work, okay? Whatever it is that you're working on, with the energy of Virgo, it's all about diligence. It's all about patience. And so let's see what the last message is for pile number 2. What is the last message for pile number 2? Spirit split. Okay. This is talking about choices and directions. Do you want to go towards, what you've known, or do you want to move forward? Saying do not open the door to the past right now. It's not going to benefit you. It's not going to bring anything new to you, but to move forward. Okay, that's the message I'm getting. If it's different, I don't know. But that's how Spirit is giving it to me right now, and I'm giving it to you how I see it, okay? These are your messages, and I hope you have a beautiful month of September. Pile number 3, welcome to your reading. You know why I'm laughing? Because your song is Enough/Better by City Girls, and they're talking about maybe beefing with someone or a group of people that view them as people that hate on them for probably no reason. and they're flaunting, strutting their stuff, talking about themselves in the song. So enough, better. Maybe there's better coming up for you in the month of September 2023. Now, for all the previous piles, there's a theme of change happening. I don't know if collectively we are going through a transformation of some kind, especially given the fact that Venus retrograde will end in September. Maybe new way of assessing one's feelings, new way of presenting oneself. So I don't know what will show up in your reading, but enough, better is what the song is for you. So let's see what the reading is about. Oh my god, why am I speaking like that? Maybe some of you do impersonate people well. Maybe some of you should consider doing dub. Is it dub? Like when they put your voice over something, like maybe a clip, and maybe in a different language. I don't know, something like that is coming through. Spirit of the Pure White Line. Honorable Ancestors, what can pile number 3 expect for September 2023? What are the messages, Spirit? Nourish the shadow. You are about to shine. Ooh. Attract through glow. Okay, this one came up in pile number 1. So you might be attracted to pile number 1. It says nourish the shadow. And I was thinking about shadows, our shadow self. I don't feel like it's saying, hey, your shadow self is good. It's saying that pay attention to parts of yourself that you may be ashamed of. You may be afraid to show others. Let's see what one shadow would be. One shadow would be perhaps loving the city girl life, and it may be talking bad about people that live that life where you are not comfortable being in that energy. Okay, so I think maybe that's a very shallow example, but that's what comes to mind. Okay, it's saying nourish your shadow. Accept yourself the way you are, okay? And others will have no other choice but to embrace you. You are about to shine, baby. Once you learn to nourish your shadow, okay, you see how the light is behind? It allows you to become a better version of yourself, okay? Because you are, real with yourself. There's no hiding from who you are, okay? And so this allows you to shine. This allows you to connect with other people, okay? And people love your authenticity. It's very interesting because attract through glow. Whatever it is that you think, oh, maybe other people won't love me for it, or other people won't respect me, is what will attract attention and fame and make other people fall in love with what you have to offer, okay? That's what's coming through. Oops, let me grab the tarot. Excuse me. Maybe some of you need to speak, have difficulty speaking. So let's see. Use your voice. And you know how fireflies glow in the dark? Don't be afraid to glow. Don't be afraid to light up a room, okay? What is coming up for pile number 3 in the month of September 2023? September 2023. Messages for pile number 3. Don't worry. We have the Death card. No way. But it came up in reverse, and I'm not using reversals. It just flipped. Okay. We need more. 2 more, Spirit. 2 more cards for pile number 3. Oh, we have 3. And the Queen of Swords at the bottom. Okay. 7 of Swords. The Fool card. This is very interesting. Oh my God. I know what this is about. This could be a little bit heavier on the side, on the side of a little heavy. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to start with the Death card in reverse. Death card, definitely resisting a change or dodging a bullet. But you are still in the midst of this unhealthy, there's an unhealthy situation and pattern that you are either repeating or that you find yourself in, okay? And there's a need for you to really step out of this energy. Definitely people who are vampiric, draining your soul, okay? You probably have avoided this problem, but it presents itself in a new form to you, okay? He is ready to corrupt her beautiful energy. This is a vampire who's calling this pure lady, for lack of a better word, this innocent person, okay? You may be giving your trust to the wrong people. And again, we're talking about facing one's shadows, okay? And nourishing it. So, some of you will come face to face with your shadow self. It's like a mirroring energy, kind of. Okay? The 7 of Swords and the Fool. Listen, you've been avoiding a change. You've been avoiding a transformation. You've dodged a bullet. But it presents itself in a new form, and you might not know it. You might not be able to recognize it. And I'm not sure you will dodge the bullet this time. Maybe it's part of your growth. It's a karmic situation for you. Like the 7 of Swords says, that this person has no good intentions, okay? The Fool is about trust. And you may be trusting the wrong person, the wrong crowd. Some of you may have children that are surrounded by the wrong crowd. Okay? Because this is really beginner's energy I'm getting. And if you notice, I would have initially said that she might be getting some healing. But no, this person is someone who maybe surrounding you and trying to know how you feel, trying to know your thoughts, only to use your information against you later or to use it to their advantage, okay? So you have to be careful who you communicate with, who you let into your life. Let it be in love, let it be at work, let it be even in therapy if you are getting therapy from someone. This is really the time to open your eyes. The star says that you will be okay regardless. But this is a situation that will be unfolding in your life, okay? And that you need to be aware of, okay? The star cards points towards healing. Okay, it's usually a card of healing, a card of hope. We have Aquarian energy here, heavily Scorpio, and the water sign Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Okay, there's illumination coming, okay? And the Queen of Cups usually point towards someone who has that inner knowing but decides to trust Come on. If your gut tells you something, trust it. Go with it. Okay? There's no way that you are going to fix someone. You are not a builder. This is one thing that's coming to mind, okay? The words intellectual property is coming to mind, so pay attention to your work. And also avoid letting people into your home that you don't really know, okay? That's another message that's coming through. Something that someone is going to do to you. Someone might do you dirty. I'm not going to lie to you. This is going to work out in your favor. Even if not right away, this is a message that is coming through. Okay? So, no, and if you decide to go with someone for therapy or for spiritual enlightenment, please do not be fooled, okay? That's a message that's coming through for you. Pile number 3. And if you are in the industry of, if you bring people therapy, let it be spiritual therapy, let it be emotional therapy, be careful the people you let in at this time, okay? They could be more draining and more overwhelming and more deceitful than anyone you've met in the past few months, okay? What is coming up for pile number 3? Lightning, disruption. As this was falling, I heard conflict. Let's see, 2 more. These readings are definitely interconnected. We have feathered messages and palm, destiny. I'm telling you, there's a situation that you will go through that feels very karmic. It's meant to happen. You might have no say in how and why it takes place, but it's going to bring you a lot more blessings than you think. Is that a repeating number? We have the 18 here. Very interesting. It's hard. We have 26, 41, and 33. Some of you could be 33, 26, 41, or dealing with people who are these ages. And also, let me tell you, the 7 of Swords is always deceit. If this is in a love context, this is someone who's tricking you. Okay, so be careful who you open up to and who you give access to. Okay, you are actually someone with a beautiful aura, beautiful energy. And if you are on the deceitful end, please abort mission right now. Because this is someone for whom or with whom you will have a heavy karmic debt to. And I'm not even kidding. It's definitely going to work out to their advantage, but you think you're winning. You think you have the upper hand in this situation when you do not. Okay? There's definitely a new beginning that is faulty. Okay? And you will probably get messages around it. And I also want to say that if you had plans, you probably have to revisit those plans or make some changes moving forward, because we have, lightning, the plane. So if you are planning trips, especially with Mercury retrograde, plan accordingly, okay? Because what you think is going to happen or how things are going to happen or not, it's not going to happen this way, okay? There's disruption on your path. And also, I feel guided to tell you to really up your security in your home, in your car, wherever it is that you are, okay? There's something they want me to say, I'm not going to say. We have feather messages in palm, okay? Spirit will be leaving you hints and cues and clues every day, every time, everywhere you go moving forward. Please do not question, just go with the messages, okay? Spirit usually speaks to you in a language that you understand, okay? They might reveal the intentions of someone. You might actually be able to avoid this problem altogether, okay? For some of you. But it's going to take a lot of willpower, because this is someone who's extremely manipulative. They know how to twist words. They know how to control thoughts and emotions. This is someone with a mask that you're dealing with, okay? There's nothing good I want to say about this Seven of Swords at all. Sorry, y'all. Be smarter, definitely. That's the message. Let's see some more messages that are coming through for pile number 3 for the month of September. We have strong poison, happy-go-lucky. Okay. One more message for pile number 3. Oh my god, that I also had this in mind. You know how I was talking about how someone can use your things that you share with them and use them against you? Very interesting, guys. I needed to cut the video. A door will open up for you. There's a door opening up for you. That's one message that's coming through. Strong poison, happy-go-lucky, meaning avoid letting disappointments or negative people control your narrative. Show up, dress up, and go wherever you need to go, okay? Be confident in your approach. Just open your eyes. Keep your eyes peeled at all times. Serves the tea. I was talking about someone who could be getting information from you, spying on you, wanting to know your every move. They might be very agile about how they proceed. So you have to maybe avoid posting too much personal stuff online. There could be lots of gossip going around, so you need to really step away from this energy. And I'm being really sincere with you. Please step away from it. Let people create their own drama and drown in their drama. Strong poison. This is talking about how sometimes you need to go a hush about your moves, okay? Do not let people know what you're doing, especially if they talk too much. You don't want this kind of energy to disturb your peace, okay? So that's some of the message. These are some of the messages that are coming through. Let's see, Spirit. We're gonna get maybe a couple of cards from this deck about things that may be happening in your life. Bridget, caution is warranted. Look deeper into a situation before proceeding further. That's what I'm talking about. Some of you could be meeting people maybe online, or I don't know where this is coming through. I feel like you may meet a lot of imposters. So, and then we have Rosetta. You have a gift for working with young people, and your divine purpose involve helping, teaching, parenting children. Okay, these are 2 messages that are coming up for you. Be cautious, especially in a work environment. If you work with children, pay attention to what they're telling you. Maybe they need more attention, they need more care. They could reveal some heavy stuff happening around them or in their household. Protect your energy. Okay, that's one thing that's coming up. With this energy in September 2023. Spirit, give us a card for pile number 3 for September. What's happening? What is happening? I keep looking at the star card. Star card is becoming popular, doing something, and Mama Aya, it looks like, tears or water. I want to look up what definition supposedly is. Oh, okay. Regardless of how beneficial it is to heal, there is grief implicit in the process. We were born whole and must relieve the brokenness we experience along the way in an attempt to return to a wholeness that will never truly be ours again. What we get instead is wisdom. Okay. There are no guardrails in this life. People fall off edge all the time. And even if you don't fall off the edge is where we all eventually end up. The only true certainty for all of us in this life will end, and life cannot be stored up like currency. It will disappear the moment you attempt to hold it in your hand and examine it. It would stand to reason that this, whatever this is all we have. That's beautiful. I keep telling you about the healing process, disappointment, needing to stay away from drama, needing to focus on your healing, focus on, quality connections, because this is very nasty and heavy. This is the reason why I don't like the saying we are what we attract. Really, I did mention maybe a lot of haters or people that are ungrateful. You might have been so nice to them, but this the same reason why people love you is the reason why others hate you. I hope you don't let any of this discourage you. This is going to be a learning process, a learning curve for you. And I hope you have a beautiful month of September 2023. Okay?